6'7", number 55, Cole.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
A look at the Magic starting group. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for the Heat, Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Lights Out. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
They get it back. Here's Lights Out, guarded by Bane.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Banchero outside. Here's Wagner. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Throws it up high.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Banchero outside. Lob pass to Wagner. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, look at Franz Wagner going up to get it.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And here is Bane after the three-pointer from Lights Out. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Powell the pass to Wiggins. Here's Lights Out. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Suggs looking around. Adebayo against Banchero. Wagner wide open. Off target from three-point range. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Lights Out in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from Lights Out. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots
towards that younger core.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
We want to see you get loud. We've got T-shirts. I want to see you get loud. Here comes the T-shirts. It's time to get on your feet.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at the Heat, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Now, here's Bane. Still yet to score.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Fires from deep. Lights out with the bucket. Lights out's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Well, you look at lights out, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Miami leading by 12. Releases, and another basket for Miami.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Wagner looking it over. Shoots over Hakan. And Wagner able to finish.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
He takes it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Wagner outside. Let's go. Kept alive.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Black with it, still without a basket. And a wide open look for Bane. No good on the three. And it's the Heat on the break and stolen by Wagner. And so it's Miami sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their trend. He's checked in for the Heat. Lights out comes in for Mitchell. Baines checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Richardson. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero out there with lights out. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5
Woo! Wow!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
The Magic trail by 13. Outside, Suggs. To the inside, Wagner banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 6.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
Beyond the arc. And again, another basket there from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 30 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Down low. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Wagner.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Lights Out with the bucket.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Wagner outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Black. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 14. Lights Out misses. A floater. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Basket good. Wagner's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Lights Out. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic trail by 12. And they double up Wagner. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Takes the 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Lights Out. Lights Out's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here's Lights Out. He has 35. And the Heat, another 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And here's Banchero. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he sinks the second. Here's Adebayo. And so we conclude the first half. Heat lead by 15. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Miami Heat.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy. The coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. It's time now to take a look at how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Lights Out.
definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
On the court for Orlando, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back over to you, Kevin.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's lights out. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A nice shot by Carter.
Well, making those are big for Carter Jr. They keep the defense honest.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
To look at the stats for Bane. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging around 26 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games,
and another one falls. Amazing.
There it is, 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Greg, I'm in awe of his year. Absolutely in awe. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
That 1962 campaign from Wilt Chamberlain is the stuff of myths. But the record for 50-point games set in that year has been broken, an achievement for the ages.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Black's checked in for Orlando.
Smart right there by the vet. Good to see pals share the wealth like this.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Banchero passes to Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Black kicks to Bane. And a miss there on the triple. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Here's Lights Out. From down in the low post, it goes. Lights Out's got 54 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the paint, here's Carter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. That's now 8 points for Wendell Carter. And there's the drive, and it's good once more. Nice make there from Lights Out.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Combs drills it from outside. Lights Out's got 59 points.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For the three, offensive rebound, pass to Lights Out. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And that one's good, Wagner.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute...
Substitution for Davion Mitchell. And a change for the Magic. Carter's checked in. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Khalil Ware is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Anthony Black.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Inside, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Buries it from three-point range. 67 points for Lights Out.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Taken away. It's stolen by Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. Misses the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And the Heat call time here.
Substitutions for your Eagles.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's lights out. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Carter with the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Jacks up a 3. Good, that's another bucket.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. No good, unable to end this run. And here are the Heat now. Here's Lights Out, and good, he hits it again.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Carter with a screen on Hakim. Banchero finds Carter. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Lights Out, and got it! Another basket.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Stolen away. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was okay. We won. That's the big thing. But I want to bring more of a consistent energy to the glass.
Not to question you, MP, but you didn't exactly have a bad night rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, I know. But I want an elite night rebounding the basketball. No reason I can't go for double digits every time out. That's the goal, and that's what I'm capable of. So that's what I'm striving for.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long.